Hello and welcome. Let us go through the process of filling the K.R.A tax returns for T.S.C. So the first thing that you're going to do is to visit the K.R.A website, that is itax.kra.go.ke. So once the website opens, you just key in your PIN number and password, and then you're going to do some computation here to prove that you're not a robot. 19 plus 11, that is 30. Then you log in. Once you logged in, you go directly to returns, then click on file return. Once you click, there are three things that you're going to see down here. There's type, that is self, taxpayer PIN, your PIN is displayed there, tax obligation. For the tax obligation, you're going to select income tax, resident, individual. There are three options there, but you're going for the first one. Then you click next. When you click next, you're going to get something here, the Excel sheet. There is the Excel sheet here that you're going to download for number 5. And then once you click here, you're going to get it downloaded automatically, the Excel sheet. So I'm not going to download it because I had already done that. So once you download it, you'll get something like this. This one is a zipped file. It is inside a compressed file. So that is where you have your Excel sheet. So you double click it and open. And once you open it, this is what you'll get. You'll get it like this. So it has got several parts. The first part is where you're going to fill your basic information. Basic information is about personal identification number. You fill your K.R.A PIN. Type of return, are you filling it for the first time or are you amending? It's original for the first time. The return period is from 1st January 2019 to 31st December 2019. All the others are no. Second part, employment income. For this part, you only require to fill the section F, details of employment income, self. Name of the employer is T.S.C. Gross pay is 927. Where do you get this one from? You get this one from your P9 form that you obtain it from the payslip. I have a simulation copy of the payslip here. This one is a simulation copy. So you get your gross pay is the taxable pay total. The subtotals for the taxable pay, that one is the gross pay. You just feed it there, the gross pay. Allowances 0. You have value of the car benefit, that is 0, net value for the housing 0, all the others are 0. That's all for that section. You go to the next section, that is the M, details of the pay deducted. For the pay deducted, you're going to get the PIN of the employer. You get this PIN of the employer from the payslip, the P9 form, I'm sorry, and this is what it is, employer tax PIN, PO51 and so on. So you just come and fill it there. Then the name of the employer is the T.S.C. Taxable salary is again the taxable pay total, subtotals for the taxable pay. This is the figure that is here, So once you do that, you go to the amount of tax payable on taxable salary. Tax payable on taxable salary. So for this one, you're going to do some computation. You go to your P9 form. You're going to note this value, pay auto, this column, pay auto. Down there you have the total payee. You take this figure, total payee, then you add it to the MPR total value, that is 16,000. In this case, 16,896. This one is always a constant figure for many people. So once you get this, get 190, the total for this pay auto, that is the total payee, add it to total MPR value. That is what is going to give you tax payable on taxable income, and you put that figure here, the addition of the two, total payee plus total relief or total MPR. The amount of tax deducted, that is directly the payee, total payee deducted, total amount of tax deducted, that is total payee. Enter this value. When you enter that value, I think that is all. This one will be filled automatically, amount of tax payable or refunded. And this value that is here, that is going to be filled automatically by the system, this Excel sheet, You don't need to fill this one. So this one is the same value with the total MPR. Note that, total MPR 16,896. When you go to what you fill there, you get this one. It is 16,896. That is all for that section. You go to the next section. You're not going to fill anything for this QIT. Go to the last one now. That is a tax computation. For the tax computation, you're going to only fill two things in this part. The first one is the defined pension contribution. That is item 11.1. That one you're going to feed 00. Defined pension contribution. That is 00. Then the other one that you're going to fill in this section is personal relief. Personal relief is the same as the MPR value. This is the total 16,896. So that is what you're going to put there, 16,896. Once you're through with that, again automatically this one will be filled for you. This one will be automatically be filled, and that is a tax due or refund due. So you're through. So once you do that, the next thing is to click validate. When you validate, this one will take some time. It will take around 3 to 5 minutes. It will validate the whole thing, and if there are no errors, a sheet will be generated, a file will be generated, and it will be stored in your documents as a zipped file. This one is a process that will show in form of a message. There's a message that will pop in once you are finished validating. There's a message that will pop up showing you that the sheet has been generated, the file is generated, and where you're going to locate it from. So that is all. So once you do that, now you'll go back to the site, the iTax site, and in this part you now want to upload that file that you filled, the one that has been generated. So here you're going to fill, mine is already, the reason why you can see this amended is because I have already filled mine, so I'm just doing a simulation. So here you have a type of return. It will be original. The return period will be filled automatically. You don't need to fill it again. The return period, again, that one will be indicated there. You don't need to fill it. So you'll choose that file here from here. This is where you're going to click, and you're going to locate in the document folder where the file that was generated once you validated this part. There was a file that was generated, and it was probably stored here in the document. So you're going to locate it, and it will look it will be something like this, zipped file. So you just double click and open, and once you open, you see it there. Then you click agree to the terms and conditions, and then the last thing you're going to do is to submit. Once you submit successfully, you'll be given a receipt to show that you have submitted everything. And again, when you go back to the email address which you use for registering with the K.R.A, you'll find a message acknowledging your returns, and this is the message, the kind of a message that you're going to get: acknowledgement of income tax, a resident individual return for the period indicated there. And that's all. That is how you're supposed to do it. So thank you so much for watching, and have a good time. Thank you so much.